Today. Hey, well, guess what? We're live. It's Friday. Welcome back. It's almost the weekend if you're counting down till 5 o'clock, if that's when your weekend starts. We're here with Tim Freeman with 10th Planet Nashville. How's it going?
It's going great. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me here today, Donna. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about 10th Planet. I like the cowboy hat, by the way. Was that your touch on there?
It actually was. Our main logo is a spaceman. And I thought, man, I want to take that spaceman because we have a 10th Planet Stockton back in California, and I want to use that spaceman. Let's put a cowboy hat on him. And then we ran with the cowboy hat and the Tennessee stars, and it took shape. Yeah. So 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu is a form of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a traditional martial art. It's very grappling oriented, but there's lots of chokes and leg locks and arm bars and stuff like that. And it's done in a traditional uniform that everybody sees when they think of karate or judo or something like that. 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu is all of those techniques, but we don't have the traditional uniform. So we dress more like a wrestler would. You know, we wear shorts and a tight shirt, like a rash guard or something like that. We do all the same takedowns and throws and strangles and leg locks and arm locks and self-defense stuff. We just do it without the use of the traditional uniform.
I think I kind of like that because it kind of helps you if you need to use any of that in the real world. So you're a little bit more prepared, right? I
A
don't know.
little bit, yeah. No, you're absolutely right. And you know, every weekend, if people they like to watch mixed martial arts, some people call it cage fighting. When you watch that, you know, all the grappling and wrestling that they're doing in there is essentially what we're doing in here at 10th Planet Nashville. We're just not punching and kicking each other. We're just working the grappling and the joint locks and submission holds and stuff.
So tell me what kind of classes you offer. Kids? Do you do adults? How does that work?
We got the whole shebang. I'm trying to get everybody in. Yeah.
Okay.
My specialty, what I really pride myself in, is teaching regular people how to do jiu-jitsu, not teaching advanced athletes. And those are great when you have them, but there's not that many of them, to be honest with you. You know, my goal is to teach regular folks how to do jiu-jitsu. We got programs for peewees. Those start around 4 years old. Go to about 6 or 7. And then we have a kids program, which is about 8 to 12 or 13. You know, some teenagers are giant at 13 and some are small. It just depends. And then we have an adult program. We have classes every day of the week and on the weekend as well. And we have a big open mat on Sunday. An open mat is basically, we call it Holy Rollers open mat. So everybody comes in and we train together. We call jiu-jitsu rolling. It's that kind of a play on the word there, but we come in on Sunday. It's free. It's open to anybody who does jiu-jitsu in the Nashville area. Everybody comes in on Sunday and we all train together and have a nice time on Sunday morning. So yeah, we're doing it all.
You've mentioned self-defense a couple of times. Is that a part of all your classes, like for kids and adults?
100%. So jiu-jitsu primarily at its foundation is a self-defense martial art. It's just based on the idea of, instead of me throwing my fist that has a bunch of bones at your head that's like a bowling ball, right, and trying to strike you, it's better if I can hug you really tight and gently put you on the ground to end the fight, right? That's the general idea with most of the self-defense in jiu-jitsu. But yeah, for sure, it is the underlying foundation of the curriculum. And then we build on that. We do things like sports jiu-jitsu, where there's tournaments and point systems and things of that nature.
So you just opened in Brentwood. How long have you been open in the area?
We just opened in Brentwood in August. We started kind of had our soft opening, and then we had a grand opening in September. So we're pretty fresh into the area, but we're really excited to be here. And I can't say enough good things about the community back here. It's 100% amazing, and it just confirms my decision to move out here. I'm so glad I did. You guys are doing it right.
Well, tell me, are there plans to expand? Will there be more 10th planets?
If I have something to say about it, yes, there will be. So, you know, it's 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. There's about 100 locations worldwide. It is for sure the most popular no-gi jiu-jitsu system in the world right now. They're all over. There's a couple more. I think there's one up in Cooksville, Tennessee, and then there's one down in Decatur, Alabama. We got one in Atlanta. So there's some in the South, but it's definitely a growing brand. And my goal is to have as many as I can and spread jiu-jitsu to help everybody everywhere. That's what I want to do. I'm a jiu-jitsu evangelist.
Oh, there we go. I like
That's
it.
right. That's 100% true.
Tell me how you got started.
I got started in jiu-jitsu. I was 27 years old. I grew up in Stockton, California, which is a very rough area. And I wasn't really doing much. I was married, had my oldest son, who's 18 now, was, 2 years old, I think, at the time. And I was getting a little out of shape, and like feeling like, wait a minute, I got to do something. And so I decided I was going to go and try it. And I didn't really know much about it. I'd kind of seen it, but I didn't know exactly how difficult it was going to be. And I kind of rolled in off of the street and just signed up and did it. And the first class was rough, because I didn't know anything, and I was older than everybody in there at the time. And it seems like I still am, but I got hooked on it. It was very difficult, but it was a very honest thing, and you couldn't fake your way through it. You could either do it or you couldn't. And if you couldn't, there were people standing by ready to help you because they knew how hard it was to learn themselves. So I got really hooked on that process of like trying and failing and adapting and trying again and failing and adapting. And at the end of it, I realized that's what's really going on in jiu-jitsu. Yeah, we're learning a martial art, we're learning self-defense, we're having fun, but we're also learning how to be perseverant, how to be disciplined, how to be committed, how to accept that we're not going to succeed the first time every time, and how to work through that. So there's a lot of valuable lessons in there for us.
I love that. That's exciting that you guys are here. You moved here from California?
Yes, we did. We we did. We still have a gym back in California, and I have one of my guys back there running that, and I want to keep jiu-jitsu going everywhere I can go, 100%. But when we decided to make the move out here, I talked with my wife about it, and we thought, we got to open a gym in Nashville. We talked to the founder of 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, Eddie Bravo. Talked to him, said, "Hey, Eddie, I want to bring it to Nashville. What do you think?" And Eddie said, "Why haven't you yet? Like, go do it." So we did. Yeah, we're here, and it's been great. I was really a little afraid to leave California. I'm born and raised in California, and I'm not going to lie. I don't mean this in a bad way. I just never thought I would ever live in the South. I never thought I would live in Tennessee. Never, ever. It just wasn't in my plan of things to do. But life has a way of zigging when you think it should zag, and it turned out to be a very, very sweet and serendipitous occasion. It's awesome. I'm glad that we're here. I don't regret it at all. So,
well, welcome to Tennessee.
Thank you.
And thanks for sharing a little bit about 10th Planet. I didn't see the cowboy hat when I was looking up the logo, but I do like that a lot. I like you put a little Tennessee in there already. You're
right. I'm trying.
Hey, tell everybody where they can find more information.
Sure. You could look us up on our website. That is 10P. That's the number 10 and then the letter P, Nashville.com. You could also get us on Instagram at 10P Nashville. It's got all of our information. You can come check us out. We're on the corner of Old Hickory and I-65. I'm here 7 days a week. I'm ready. Come on in. I'd love to teach you something.
All right. Sounds great. You guys go check them out. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you back next